Hmm. Um. Well, hold on. Give it a second. Give it a second. Hold on. What if I just joined on my PC? Could I do that? I don't know. I really don't care. I'm just wait for. I'm gonna at least wait for like, cause what I usually do is I wait until like 5 viewers are in chat so that I can like start speaking. Cause like if there's nobody in chat, it's like I'm talking to a brick wall, bro. It's like nah. It's like I'm just talking to air. So, hey Viola, hello. Oh shit, bro. I was just trying to show the comment. Damn. Okay, there we go. This thing's broken. All right. Just give it a little bit more time. I would put the stream link in my Discord server, but I'm not gonna lie. That's pointless. I mean, it's like, bro, not a lot of people have gotten out of school yet. They're probably doing finals and stuff, and even if they haven't, even if they are out of school, they probably don't want to be bothered with this dumbass stream. So, yeah, I'll just wait. In the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and play Deltarune. We'll just wait for people to get here, because of the last stuff I want to say. Well, actually, you know what? While while I wait, I'm gonna go ahead and boot up my PC because it seems that StreamYard on mobile has changed. So yeah, I ain't finna be bothered with this new shit, bro. I'm just go ahead, open StreamYard on my PC. One thing that I really hope this thing does not do is start buzzing and shit. Cause if it does, it's gonna put me in even more of a bad mood. I've been in a bad mood for the past 2 or 3 days. Ain't that funny, bro? That's a record, bro. That's a straight up record. It doesn't matter how many times I laughed. It doesn't matter how many times, bro, not now. No, not now. No. Bro, I'm finna deal with this today. No, sir. Let me just go ahead and open this on my PC. I'm just gonna make this quick, cause nah, sorry, Viola. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm totally fine. I'm totally fine, guys. Guys, I'm totally fine. Like honestly, like dude, I've never been so fine. In my bro, freaking Discord notification. Hold up. Hold up. Let me open StreamYard. Let me open this up. Let me put these headphones right here and connect these ones to my all right, there we go. All right, so I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna start talking in a few seconds. I just gotta reconnect my thing or whatever. Yeah, all right. I'll be. It's not like I'll give a shit, but yeah, all right. I'm be right back. Oh shit, wrong button. Hold up. And I'm back, and we're back. All right, 4 people watching. It's all right. It's not like I want anybody to see what I'm about to say anyway, because I know very specific people are probably gonna get their feelings hurt. But I'm not gonna lie, I really don't care at this point. I don't care, bro. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care, bro. I'm gonna be brutally honest, and if people got a problem with me if people got a problem with me being brutally honest, well, that's just a problem in the maturity area. I'm not gonna lie. So, anyways, yeah. Um, I don't know where to start. What? Uh, where do I start? Honestly, I'm gonna start with Now Viola is fine. It's fine. I honestly, I don't need it. It's fine. It's fine. If you got it, if you got something you need to do, go ahead, do it. It's fine. But at the moment, yeah. Let me start off with. Let's just say these past few days have been mentally hellish. I'm not gonna lie. Like, okay, so for the one thing that's bugging me mainly is the fact that I got an SAT tomorrow, bro. I got the SAT tomorrow. And I am pretty sure that I'm not gonna do well. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna get a single question right. I'm pretty sure I'm cooked. It's like, and I didn't even study that hard either, so it's on me, bro. So this is one of the reasons why I freaking hate myself. So yeah, so honestly, yeah, no. See, I'm cooked. I've been stressing out about that shit for like what the past couple weeks or so, bro. I got a whole SAT book. Like, nah, bro. I'm stressing about that shit for a while. And yeah, it's really depressing thinking about that. Another reason I've been so depressed is because well, shit. Yeah, the other night I cried again because it was because earlier that day, like before I cried, I had this dream and it freaking sucked because I won't explain it because it was ridiculous. It was wonky, bro. But let's just say I got reminded of my grandma again. How many times do I have to keep getting reminded that my family member is dead? I don't understand why every single time I got to be reminded of the same thing over and over, bro. And it really hurts because I wasn't there for her when she was on her deathbed. Um, I was at my grandparents. I was at my grandfather's house. I had to witness my family members on the phone crying, mourning over the loss over my grandma, and I wasn't even there to witness it. I wasn't there, bro. I wasn't there to see her breathe her last breath, bro. So that shit hurt like a bitch. And yeah, funeral was also really depressing. I was getting constant flashbacks to that. Like, I'm like, dude, I'm trying to move on past this. Or do I have to keep getting reminders of the fact that I literally lost a family member, bro? If it's this bad with my grandma, bro, imagine my mother, bro. Imagine my mother. Well, we're not gonna get there, bro. So yeah, that's another reason why I've been pretty much depressed. Another reason why I've been depressed is because well, it's kind of just, I'm not gonna lie, I've mostly been depressed because of this stupid online bullcrap or whatever. Hold up, I just got an email. I just got an important email. Just give me a second. I'm trying to reply to an Amazon employee right now. Just give me a second. The package has been found. Send. All right, back to what I was saying. So, yeah, back to what I was saying. Where did I even leave off? Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. It's like my online life, right? I ain't gonna lie, bro. As much as I like helping people, and as much as I like being around people that I care about, bro, half the time I'm be so real, bro. It's just certain things that are irritating me, bro. Like to the point where I'm now frequently, more often than not, turning off my Discord notifications, bro. So like, if y'all don't get a reply from me in like within the next 30 minutes after you text me, bro, then that's why. It's probably because my notifications are off. I mean, I'll turn them back on every so often if I want to, but like, it's like, dude, it's some stuff that's just been getting on my nerves as of recent. Like, honestly, whether it be the really personal issue that I had yesterday, or the other issue that involved three of my friends, or just people that I just don't like being around in general. Yeah. Oh, and speaking of that, we're just gonna get into some real minor stuff, some of the stuff that I know y'all don't give a shit about. So yeah, so y'all know how I canceled GimmickCon Departure, right? The main reason why I canceled GimmickCon Departure was because like I don't have the time for it, bro. I really don't have the time for it, and it's too complicated, bro. You know the lore, like it's just. I think the first three parts were enough, honestly. Sure, y'all got left on a cliffhanger, but like I just cannot continue with it, bro. I would hate to treat the Gimmickon universe the same way that I treated J-Bot, but like J-Bot is a whole different thing, bro. J-Bot was already cooked because the lore was all over the place. Like the lore would change up like every freaking 5 minutes, and same thing with Gimmickon. I'm not gonna lie. So like Gimmickon is taking a step back, but mostly because of the fact that I just kind of want to focus on Plucky Pals, because Plucky Pals is honestly, from day one, Plucky Pals has always been my main passion. Like even when it ended up taking a step behind the like a step behind the curtains. Ha, very funny. Yeah. Like it's not like the live tab on my channel means anything. Dumbass. Okay, anyways, so yeah, so like back to what I was saying. So like Plucky Pals from day one, even when Plucky Pals ended up taking like a step behind a step behind the curtains for like a while, for like a long while. It's like Plucky Pals has always been my main passion, but in a way, I kind of ruined it because like Plucky Pals. See, Plucky Pals originally was supposed to be centered around like original characters, so that's why characters like Annie, Amelia, I mean, Jumper and Robocat never used to be Plucky Pals characters until now, but like, yeah, like, that's why in the early days of Plucky Pals there were a lot more original characters. Like there was literally this bootleg, this prototype version of Jaden. I named him Kevin, bro. I named him Kevin. He wasn't around, but for like what, a few months. So like, yeah, that's why. But like after a while, I ended up adding a lot more of other people's OCs, which it kind of just led to the downfall, because like the problem with adding other people's OCs to your series is like, what if one of them gets in the drama, bro? Like, what if one of them gets in the drama? You got to kick him out. That's literally actually happened recently with like someone that I used to consider as a friend. It's like, bro, it's like, it's not like I have beef with him, bro. He's done a lot for me, bro, and I've done a lot for him. It's just I really wish that he could see past himself. That's just my honest opinion, because I swear it felt like I was being pressured by this man. It felt like it was like two sides. It was like two different sides. It felt like I was being freaking watched when I was friends with this dude. I'm gonna be so dead for real. I'm not even being lying. I'm not even lying at this point, bro. It's like, and it's kind of hard because he was supposed to be a main character in Plucky Pals, but like, just had to give him the boot. But I really don't care. I'm at this point. At this point, bro, I don't care who I kick out. I don't care. I don't give a shit, dude. So Yeah, but back to the topic. Speaking of that, there are a couple people that I plan to just not be friends with anymore. I'm not gonna lie because I feel like there's some. I'm not gonna name any names, but like for some people, it feels like I was just there. It feels like I was just there, bro. It feels like they're just there in my life. Like they don't have any significance. Like for example, right? For example, I had this friend. I have this friend, right? This friend who was friends with my girlfriend, right? And like she's chill. I will say that she's really chill person, really chill, all in all. But problem that I have is the fact that I have always felt cast off to the side by this girl. I mean, I know she's busy. I know she's got stuff that she need to do. There's a lot of people that I don't hear from because of that exact purpose, because of that exact reason. But like, it's like, dude, why she tells me that she because like I remember when I parted ways with her, like I think like last month or sorta, because I ended up making amends with her like right after the fact. But like, I remember I parted ways with her, and she said that a part. I think I don't know. Let me go to DM because I'll be paying attention to all this extra shit. She said I was a piece of her life that she doesn't want to lose. Is that so? Yeah, nah. Why do I have trouble believing that, bro? Yeah, nah. See why? See why do I have trouble believing that, bro? It's just like, dude, nah, nah. Just stop lying, bro. I don't need the lies. I really don't. Not right now. But like, yeah, I just feel like there are some people that I just don't that just don't have any meaning in my life. I'm gonna be so real. I'm not even trying to be mean. I'm just being so dead for real. But that's just a minor thing. I'm not. It's not really a big deal. It's just something that I just thought I would share. But like, yeah. But yeah, like honestly, yeah, lately it's been a bit of a hellhole. Yeah, it has really been a bit of a hellhole lately. I just really don't know. I've lost motivation to continue on my projects. I've lost motivation for anything, really, bro, because I've come to realize that everything that I do is half-assed. Everything that I do, a child could do. Um, I've come to realize that I am at heart just not that guy. I'm not him. I'm like, dude, and see, the reason why I don't stream very often is because I'm not really comfortable with it. Because a lot of the times before, I would get like either raided or like it would be people inside my stream, inside the stream itself, like people that I invited on that would just cause problems. Like for example, I had this one dumb friend. Her name started with a T. It's my ex friend. I remember this one time. She just. I'm gonna be so honest. She's an attention seeker. She still is. I saw her new channel, bro. She still is one. But like, I swear, bro. I swear on everything. She could have cost me my channel, bro. She could have. If she was still around, she would have cost me both my channels, bro. Like, cause like I remember this one time I did a stream and she was breaking glass on stream. She was crashing out for what I don't even remember, but like it's like that's people like her are the reason why I don't like doing streams because it's always going to be that one group of people that messes it up. That's why I don't really stream anymore. And also because streaming just really isn't fun for me anymore. Like honestly, it's just not fun anymore. But yeah, I am not feeling good at all. Just not feeling good. Not really feeling it. Hold up. All right, pardon me, bro. But yeah, a lot of stuff in the change. Quite a couple people I plan to just like not talk to, bro. Not to mention someone that I just started being friends with again sent me a DM last night of something that I kind of raised my brow at. So like, I have this one friend, right? We're just gonna call her E, okay? We're just gonna call her E. That's gonna be her label for the stream. So I'm not gonna lie, I had fun with her. I had my times with her, bro. She was fun. She was fun to be around, I guess. But at the same time, it's almost like she was never there. It's like the only time she would be there was if I hopped on VR chat, bro. So like, yes, it's one of those people that aren't really there unless you're doing a certain thing that interests them. Like I'm not gonna lie, I have a lot of people in my friend group that act that way, bro. But do I care? No, no, I really don't, because it's not a big ass deal. But see, with E, however, it was kind of different. Well, I mean, it wasn't really any different, but like honestly, like it's like I would barely even hear for like, bro. Where was she when I was mourning for my freaking grandma, bro? Where was she when I was having trouble with my suicidal or doubtful thoughts, bro? Like, where was she at? Nowhere. She had she had almost as much consistency as like I'm not even gonna talk about that. Never mind. But like she had barely any consistency in my life whatsoever. Not like people like Barry, my bestie Barry, bro. Like, bro, Barry Barry took it upon herself to help me fix the technical issues with Gimmick Departure, bro. That shit was my bro. Gimmick Departure was my passion at the time, bro. It was my straight up passion, bro. You don't see a lot of people doing that. It's like, but then people like E, bro. People like E, I almost said her name, but like people like E, bro. She was barely there half the time, bro. Never really is. It's always about VR chat. It's always about Rose or K9 or whatever the fuck. It's like, bro, get out, bro. Get out. And I have quite a few other friends that act the same way as her. But like with E, bro, she just wasn't around. And I'm not gonna lie, I really didn't care. I really didn't care. All I did was personally tell her in a DM that I didn't want to be friends anymore because there was no point. There was no point in that friendship. And see, a pattern with E is the fact that she loses friend. Whenever she loses a friend, she loses it for pretty much the same reason as me or anybody else that she's been friends with. She loses it for the same reasons because she has no commitment. She says she cares about him, but then puts no commitment. There's no commitment, bro. It's the same thing that's happened with like multiple other people that she's been friends with. So like, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really care. I just wanted to eliminate anybody that just really did not play a part of my life, bro. I'm not being selfish. I'm just being so dead ass. Like, there's no point. Like, bro, anytime I would like vent or like anytime I would do anything, bro, she would not be there whatsoever. She would just try to brush it off, bro. Just brush it off. So, and again, I'm not phased by this. So, what did I end up doing? All I did was go to her DM and tell her that I wanted to cut ties. I gave her this big long ass essay, bro. She's older than me, so you would think she would know how to read by now. But she didn't even try. I'm not gonna lie, bro. She says that she has like, like like educational struggles, bro. Like she has a learning disability. That's fine. But she didn't even try to read that. She didn't even bother to read the first word that I typed in that essay, bro. She didn't even try, bro. It's almost as if I wasted my finger power on her, bro. So what does she do? She makes a big ass deal. Tells if she didn't she goes to a server, right? She didn't it's bad enough that she was venting about this in a public server where everybody can see. She puts this in the public general channel of somebody's big large ass server, bro. I'm like, nobody needed to witness that. Nobody needs to. And then she started making it seem to everybody in the server like I was the bad guy. She would have never, if she had just read the freaking paragraph in the first place, she would have never had that opinion. So whole bunch of drama goes down. My respect for her ends up depleting. Um and then later on, she ends up trying to bribe me and my friends with art, trying to get back in our good graces by bribing us with art. And like, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even say anything to her at the time. I didn't even say anything. This time, it was my friends, bro. It was my friends. They all went in her comment section and they talked her down real good. But instead of reading the comments, instead of like actually reading the comments and maybe taking into consideration that she was not being a very mature or good citizen at all, guess what she does next? She gets on commute. Give me a sec. She gets on community posts, right? She types in all caps this big old crash out post, and she's ranting about stupid stuff like VR chat or whatever, and all this stuff that we don't care about. Instead of like actually, and then like, bro, and then she blocks me, bro. And then she blocks me. I can't even tell. I can't even. But you know what? It was for the best, bro. Because if I had wasted another word on this so-called ex-friend of mine, I would have lost all the rest of my brain cells. I'm trying to keep my brain cells. What the hell? So like, nah. So like, yeah. But it doesn't stop there. Cause like last night, I got a DM from my boy editor saying that she's trying to she. Well, actually, let me. Cause I need a good summary. I need a good summary of this. So it's basically her venting about how she doesn't have my trust anymore. how she doesn't. How she wants things to go back to the way that they were. Oh, really? So you want things to go back to the way that they were, right? You know, the days where you would shut all the rest of us out and like we would barely even hear from you, bro. It's not like you were important to the group, bro. You showed up like every so often. The hell? Of course you ain't got my trust. Why would you? Why the hell would you have my trust? That's the only thing that she said that was actually correct. And the sad part is there's quite a couple people, maybe even a few people in my group that are just like her in a way, that are just like her. But I don't bother it, you know. I really don't care, like honestly. I've gotten to that point where I just don't care about what happens. But I'll be real, I'm so tired. I'm just tired. I'm some like Khalid. Like you remember that one song called "Silence" by Marshmallow? I know a lot of people in here. They only care about their Danny's World or whatever, and they stupid freaking Forsaken or whatever. But like, culture people know about this song named that like this song called "Silence" by Marshmallow. It had Khalid on it. It's like Khalid said in that one song. He said, "I'm tired of caring." Now I felt that. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Back when I was listening to it, I felt that, bro. I felt that. I felt that. I felt that, bro. I'm a Marshmallow listener, bro. Like Marshmallow's my goat. He's been my goat since like 2018. But like, yeah, dude, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. But yeah. One thing I've been doing lately is listening to. I've been listening to rappers, bro. Like I've been listening to Juice World. I've been listening to Tyler. I've been listening to Kendrick mainly. I've been listening to. I've even been listening to X. Real, bro. Real. Matter of fact, pin this, bro. Can I pin this? Can I please pin it, bro? It won't let me pin it. Fuck. Oh, is this the pin button? Yeah, yeah, I think this is the pin button, but like, yeah. But yeah, I've been listening to Wiz. I've been listening to Juice. I've been listening to X a little bit. I've been listening to Tyler. I've been listening to. I even listened to this one song that I used to be addicted to back in like 2023. This one song called "Mr. Wrong" by Mary J. Blige. The one that had Drake on it. Yeah, I know. Laugh it up. Laugh it up. Yeah, I know. But yeah. But that's it, bro. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Thank you for that. Like, honestly. Only reason I'm still around is because I still got people that I like actually care about. Otherwise, bro, I would have packed my bags. I would have left the internet a while ago, bro. Like, I got too many people on here that I care about, bro. That's the only reason that I haven't left. Otherwise, I would have been out of here, bro. I'll be done. I'll be done. I be done got a job. I be done got an IRL girlfriend, bro. No offense to Alina, but like, if I didn't care for y'all, bro, I be done gone. I be done leapt up out of here. But yeah, there's been a lot going on recently, bro. Like, it's gotten to the point where like I literally have no positive. Do y'all realize how serious I am? I don't have any positivity whatsoever. I've been in I've been venting a whole. Well, actually, no, I haven't. I think I only vented like this like one or two times. But like, dude, I've been like really upset. I've been really upset. Really, really upset. I've been upset with myself. I've been upset with like society. I've been upset with IRL. I've been upset with, some of my friends, just a little bit. But I don't tell them, right? I don't tell them. I don't tell them because why? Because look at how that goes every time I do, bro. I have some really sensitive people in this group. So like, if I have an issue with somebody, or like if I have an issue with someone, or if I have like beef with someone, I don't tell nobody. I mean, I'll tell people like Core because I know he can keep a secret. I mean, it's not like none of my friends can keep a secret, but like, here's the way I would put it. Here's the way that I would put it, bro. It's like if I have beef with somebody, I won't say it because like I have some really sensitive ass people in this group who cannot take opinions, who cannot take things lightly, and it's not their fault. But like, it's like I kind of need that, bro. I kind of need that. So like, that's why I don't tell them shit, bro. That's why if I'm upset, I just keep it to myself. And my friends was telling me the other day about how they don't like that. Like, they don't like how I've been keeping up all this pent up anger. But like, bro, I do it for a good reason. I do it for a good reason. One of the reasons is because I'm good at doing it. Like, I'm good at holding in emotions, bro. I'm really good at that. Plus, it's not like my emotions matter anyways. What the fuck? So like, shit. Hold on, give me a second. I got mucus in my throat. Yeah, I know this is gross. Just give me a second. But like, yeah, I don't. I don't be. I don't be open about my like, bro. Yeah, I know, bro. Yeah, I know. I know, dude. I know, bro. I know. It's just people just aren't the same, bro. Like, bro. And like, we. Matter of fact, bro. I'm actually elaborate on this. I'm gonna elaborate on this because like, I remember I was in one of my streams, right? I was like one of my friends' streams, right? Exactly, bro. Like, it's people. I be seeing people around me getting upset over stupid freaking video games, bro. Like, oh my gosh, they use. I'm not even gonna get into this, but like, So this comment, I'm gonna elaborate on this, bro.
because like I was in one of my friends like one of my friends' live streams, right? I was in one of my friends' live streams, and it was people in there that it was already people in there that I didn't like, and there's people in there that I just could not tolerate. It was a waste of my time. And then later on, I ended up leaving the stream. But then I come back. And apparently, like, so I used to have this old enemy named Dogman. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, he was a pain in my ass. But he's good now. He's chill. He's just doing his own thing, not getting caught up in whatever the fuck I'm getting caught up in. But like, but back then he used to be like a huge enemy of mine and a huge enemy to other people. But like over time, he's shown maturity. He's shown maturity, bro. But like the moment I come back in my friend's live stream, apparently he was in the backstage. Apparently he was in the backstage, bro. So like Dom was in the backstage, right? He was in the backstage of the live stream, right? No harm done. He was just asking where I was. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of a weird question. I mean, first of all, I would he could have looked at the stream to know he could have looked at the stream itself to know that I was not there. It was obvious I wasn't there. So it's kind of a weird question, I'm not gonna lie. But like, bro, he literally was not doing anything. He was just asking a question, bro. He was asking a question. Look, yeah. See, he was asking a question, and then this dude in the stream named Carson started tweaking out. I don't understand. I really don't understand why people can't just have some sort of maturity with this. It's like I have I have so-called Christians in my friend group that are like, see, and this is one thing that mainly pisses me off. It's the fact that I got quote unquote Christians in my friend group that talk about murder. One of my friends was talking about I don't even know if I can say this on stream, but let's just say she was talking about my friend's mom, right? Yeah, I think you know where that went. It's like Christians in this friend group be talking about some bloodshed or whatever. Like, bro, I know I cannot talk, but like, how can you call yourself a Christian and then just like and then have this level of hate, bro? Control yourself, please. Control yourself, please. Like, being a Christian myself, even I know that like wishing death on people and like talking about that kind of stuff, so premature. That's just like so premature. It's one thing to begin on my nerves when I be seeing people doing that. But I don't tell them why, because it's really because it's like no, you can't call yourself a Christian and do that at the same time. You can't just do that. The hell? There's a word for people like that, but I'm not gonna say it because in my opinion, there's some real offensive words out there, but that word is just really kind of offensive, just to me personally. It's not really offensive, but to me, it kind of is. But yeah, honestly, dude, can't stand the people around me, bro. Sometimes, I mean, like, bro, I care really deeply about the people around me, but like, at the same time, it tend to aggravate me in some way, bro. I mean, some of them don't. Some of them really do not. Some of them like really chill. Like I have no problems with them whatsoever. But some of them are just like ugh. Like y'all remember Tank Man from from Friday Night Funkin' Week 7? Ugh. Ugh. But yeah, like dude. It's like, dude, I'm keeping my distance. I'm keeping my distance. I'm honestly keeping my distance. I'm not keeping it's like I'm only really gonna I'm not gonna lie. It's like one, two, three, four. It's not really I'm not really keeping my distance from a lot of people. I'm still gonna hang around the like, bro. I got Azzy, my amazing bro, sis, bro, my twin brothers, my twin brother, like, and then I got Barry, my bestie, bro. I got Core, my my war hero. People like that. I'm really comfortable being around them, bro. Others though, uh, yeah, I got too much. I got too much in my life going on. I got too much in my life going on. I got too much in my life going on for me to have to deal with this bullshit, bro. And ain't no time. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be getting a job this summer, bro. So like, I'll probably have even less time to not only work on projects, but also deal with the stupid freaking BS that I be witnessing a lot. So like, but like honestly, dude, yeah. That's all I really wanted to say. It doesn't mean that I hate anybody. It doesn't mean that I'm mad at anybody. It's just me talking about my feelings, bro. As usual. I'm not gonna lie, bro. It is what it is, bro. It is what it is. At the moment, I'm just like kind of upset. I'm just really kind of upset. Not because anything particular, because like lately it's just kind of been really tough. Really, really tough. But yeah. That's it, bro. But on a good note, the only good note that I could think of. Thank you. Please, can I pin this too? Is this the pin button? Like, bro, somebody pin this. Am I the only one who's able to pin? Please, 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 please. Look at this comment, people. Please. But yeah. Yeah, like honestly, dude. Yeah, I mean, I only have one good note for the stream, and it's the fact that I'm really excited to work on Plucky Pals. I mean, I just got a new voice actor for RoboCat. This guy right here. Yeah, that's my boy. That's my boy. And then I got other voice actors in chat for Plucky Pals, such as Barry and Ari. And then yeah, I'm actually really excited to work on Play because I'm not gonna lie. One of the only things that makes me happy is Plucky Pals, bro. Because I swear to you, bro, Plucky Pals is a symbol of like friendship. You know, it's something that everybody likes in a way, bro. Like Plucky Pals is something that I feel. It's like Plucky Pals is kind of like Minecraft, bro. It's kind of like Minecraft and Lego, bro. It's something that you can pretty much infinitely do anything with. Like I will never stop having ideas for Plucky Pals, bro. And that's why it still exists. That's why even when J-Bot got canceled, even when Gimmickon Departure ended up having to fall behind the curtain, Plucky Pals is still here, bro. It's still here, bro. Technically speaking, Plucky Pals has been around since 2023. Yeah, because I remember I dropped the Plucky Pals pilot back in like late 2023. It was a Christmas special. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I was happier then. But yeah, it's just yeah. Plucky Pals is very, very important to me. I cannot lie. And like I'm really happy that Annie has a voice actor now because like I'm not gonna lie, bro. Back then, bro, it was really hard trying to find female voice actors. Like I remember having to use the same voice actor for every character. I had this one friend named Anthony. By the way, Anthony, if you're watching this, I really hope you're doing okay, bro. It's been a while since I talked to you, bro. But like I remember I had this one series called Jadon Heroes. I had this one friend named Anthony. She's trans, by the way, so we call him he. He voiced both Mina and Ashley. What the heck? Like, bro, I literally only had like one female voice actor. Like, bro, it was really hard finding female voice actors. And I did end up finding a female voice actor for Annie at one point. But she did it like that one time. And like anytime I would try to contact her, she would kind of ghost me. And from what my boy Lucian tells me, I really just don't have, you know, good things to say about her. I really don't have any feelings towards her. But yeah. Annie finally has a voice actor, bro. She finally has a voice. Look, Barrett does such a good job too, bro. And then like same with Ari, bro. Like Ari really captured Zani's personality, bro. Like I really gotta think about how like I have a lot of talented people in my friend group, bro. Like I have lots. Matter of fact, let me talk about my boy Jimmy MC, bro. This dude made it through, bro. He started out as a plush tuber, bro, and then he made it through. He's a straight up he's a full on musician now, bro. Not only that, he got to perform on stage and he's running a show, bro. The hell, I'm so proud of this dude. I'm so proud of this dude, Jimmy, bro. Like same thing with Trippy, bro. You can't have Jimmy MC without Trippy, bro. I'm proud of these dudes, bro. I'm proud of these dudes. Like, I'm so honored to be working with these dudes. I got some really talented ass people, bro. I got some really talented ass people. And they motivate me. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I can't lie with that. I can't lie on that note. But like, yeah. Here's what it is, bro. I mean, all I can say is stay tuned. I mean, I was supposed to make a bunch. I was supposed to, like, if y'all can recall, I'm supposed to be making a plush movie. I don't know when it's gonna come out at this point because I really don't have the motivation to work on it. But like, yeah. Not to mention, I got an album coming in like 14 days. That's like 2 weeks. And yeah, that's it. That's it, bro. I really don't know what else to say. um, I guess, I mean, I know most of these people in the chat have Discord, so I'll probably be in a Discord call after this. I plan to play. I don't know. Maybe I'll play Deltarune. Maybe I'll play Minecraft. I just want some. Thank you, bro. Thanks, homie. Thanks, homie. But like, yeah, I do kind of. Yeah, I just plan to go in a call and just like game because like gaming is my coping mechanism. Gaming is one of my two coping mechanisms. The other one is sleeping. But thank y'all for the support. I really do appreciate y'all. So yeah. But like, yeah, it's that's it, bro. That's it. That's it, bro. That's a wrap. Also, hype. What the hell, hype? Let's go. Cause like, bro, I remember people used to react to my stuff like all the time back in the day, bro. Literally, the only person that reacts to my stuff now is Barry, bro. She's the only reactor that I have left, bro. So like, yeah, it's fun to see people's reactions to my work, bro. It's funny, bro. It's funny to watch, but yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and hop off this live stream. I'll see y'all on Discord if y'all are up for it. So yeah. I'll see y'all later, my niggas. And I really hope YouTube does not strike this down. Please. I'm like, bro, I was just speaking my mind, YouTube, bro. If it was like if it's my language or if it was like certain things that I said, pardon me. I didn't know that we weren't allowed to cuss. Y'all let SML cuss. Y'all let PewDiePie, y'all let y'all let everybody cuss except for me. To be fair, bro, I'm trying to cut back on my cussing because like, I'm Christian, bro. I just found out that like cussing is not really like the most Christian thing to do. I try hard not to cuss anymore. I remember there was a time where I legit did not cuss like whatsoever, bro. But like, yeah. I'm gonna see y'all on Discord, bro. I'm gonna see y'all on Discord. Thanks for tuning in. Thank y'all for those people that heard me. Thank you for listening in. See y'all next time. Top of the morning. I'm not Jacksepticeye.